Hi guys, if you see a message on the instrument panel that says Volvo on-call service required, this could mean that the VCM battery, which I have right here, is dead. And today we will show you how to replace it. Besides that, we will explain the functionality of this VCM or Vehicle Connectivity Module. In Volvo XC40, the VCM module is located under the floor, in the trunk, on the left side, right here. To remove the module, we'll need to remove a number of plastic panels. To lift this panel up, we'll need to loosen these springs first, and then you have to push it inside. This will allow you to raise the cover. Do it on both sides, so same idea, and push it like this. And now this cover can be lifted. To remove this panel, we'll have to pull it towards us. It will require some effort. And then repeat it on the right side as well. And this is how the two hinges look like. And as you saw, we had to pull the panel off towards us. Now we will need to remove the two scuff plates. We'll use the trim removal tool. You can start prying on either side. We have a number of clips that hold it in place, and remove the second one as well. Now we'll use 8mm socket to remove 4 bolts. There are 2 on top, and we have 2 on the inside part. And this is a part number for the top panel. To remove the side panel, we'll need to remove 3 8mm bolts. Now you have to partially remove the panel from underneath the side panel. And then you'll be able to completely remove this piece. And this is a part number for the side plastic panel. And only now we have complete access to the VCM module and the cover. Now we'll use 10mm socket to remove the bolts holding the module cover in place. After you have removed 2 bolts, now you can lift up the whole piece Now we will remove the VCM module from the cover. You need to use flat head screwdriver to undo clips on the sides. And then the module will come out. This is the part number of the VCM module. The VCM battery is located underneath this plastic cover. It is on the inside part, that's why we had to remove this big plastic cover. To remove the battery, we'll use a small flathead screwdriver. Carefully pry it up. And then it will come out. And right here, guys, is our VCM battery. And the connector is out. We would like to point out a couple of things. First of all, this is how the connector looks like. It is made of white plastic and it goes inside the yellow plastic, which you can see inside the module. And the mistake that could be done in this case, when people start to pull the yellow plastic on the sides, trying to remove this connector, and this is when they can damage the module and pull this basically connector off. When you do it, guys, you have to first of all use the flat screwdriver to press on this latch right here, and at the same time you have to grab this white plastic part on the sides like this, and then pull it up, and you have to make sure that you are grabbing the white plastic and not the yellow one. And now we can remove the battery. Carefully pry it out. And here it is. This is the part number of the VCM battery. The battery is lithium ion and the capacity is 450 milliamp hours. The VCM battery is used as a backup in case if the main 12 volt battery dies completely, or if you disconnect it, or if you get into an accident and the main battery is damaged. If the VCM module does not get power from the main battery, 12 volt battery, the VCM backup battery will allow you to still use the Volvo On-Call emergency services. Volvo On-Call system is presented by these two buttons in the Sill console. To use On-Call services, you need to have active subscription. The On-Call button can be used for services like roadside assistance, for example. The emergency SOS button can be used in case of the accident, illness or life-threatening situation and does not require a subscription. You don't need to pay money to use it, and that is why it is important to have a healthy battery inside your VCM module. Now we will install the new battery. First insert the side where you can see this big clip or the holder, and then the other side snaps in. And now we can reconnect the connector. Unlike the removal, it is pretty straightforward, you simply push it inside. And again, to remove the battery we used small needle nose pliers and a flat head screwdriver. After you have replaced the battery, you will need to do the software update at Volvo dealership to reset the age of the VCM module battery. This reset or update lets the system know that the new VCM battery has been installed. There are two cases when this message can appear. I believe by default the message will appear every 8 years, signaling that the battery needs to be replaced due to its age. The second case is if the battery dies before the 8-year mark, you will also see this message. This means that the battery replacement may remove or may not remove the Volvo on-call service required message. Again, to be more specific, if you have replaced the failed battery, say after 6 years, the message will disappear, but it will still reappear in 2 years anyway, since the system does not know that the battery has been replaced. Again, the reset at the dealership will remove the message in case if it is still present after the replacement, and it will also reset the age of the new VCM battery. I will also leave you a link in the description to the Volvo technical journal, which specifies the required software part number. And the cover goes back on. I will explain the functionality of the VCM module. First of all, it has an integrated modem which allows you to get in touch with Volvo emergency services. In case if you get into the accident and airbags deploy, the alarm will be sent to the Volvo call center with the vehicle's location. The voice call will also be initiated. And this is why it is important to have the backup battery in the module healthy. Besides that, it works as Wi-Fi client to connect the vehicle to the internet, for example using your smartphone or any other Wi-Fi hotspot. It can also serve as the Wi-Fi hotspot on its own to provide internet connection for your smartphone or laptop if you use the data SIM card. The SIM card slot is located next to the VCM module in our XC40. In the newer XC40 models, it will be located in the ceiling console. By default, your XC40 may have the factory SIM card already installed in this slot, which will allow the vehicle to get in touch with Volvo emergency services if you get into an accident. If you don't have it in here, if you don't have any SIM cards installed in this slot, we strongly recommend to install the active data SIM card from your local internet provider. Otherwise, the vehicle won't be able to contact Volvo emergency services. VCM module also receives the GPS or GLONASS signal to provide the position of the vehicle for the navigation system or in case of emergency. And the VCM module is also used for diagnostics. It will route the diagnostics data between the vehicle and external test equipment using CAN bus, Ethernet, WLAN and Internet. I will quickly go over the connectors on the VCM module. On the right side, this orange one is used to connect an external WLAN antenna. The second one is the DLC Ethernet connector, and it is used for Ethernet communication with external diagnostics equipment. The third one is called IHU Ethernet connector. It is used for Ethernet communication with the head unit in the car. The main connector is used to connect power, CAN communication, external SIM card holder, microphone and speaker, SOS, roadside assistance, and connection to the SRS control unit. The blue connector right here is input for the GNSS antenna or Global Navigation Satellite System. It supports GPS and GLONASS. The pink connector is used for external 3G or 4G diversity antenna. And the last red or violet connector is used to connect external 2G or 3G or 4G antenna. A more detailed description of the connectors and the VCM module is available in the VCM user manual, and I will leave you the link for it in the description. Now we can reassemble the whole thing. There is a metallic stud, and the module together with the cover go on top of it first. And this is the part number of the VCM module cover. Make sure that all holes, bolt holes are aligned. This means that this plastic panel was probably reinstalled. This is the part number of the foldable panel. We have to push the foldable panel inside. When you remove and install the foldable panel, guys, you have to do it on a slight angle. Basically you have to lift it up because of this plastic pin which goes into that opening, because otherwise you won't be able to do it. And the last step, the springs go back in place on both sides. That is it for our video today. I hope it will help you to replace the battery in your VCM module and get rid of the Volvo on-call service required message. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video.